Hey, hey, it's Berta J. Come on back in my kitchen with me today. We're gonna make cookies. Cookies made from something very different than you are used to. The main ingredient is garbanzo beans. It's a really simple recipe, and I just call it my garbanzo bean chickpea cookies, okay? You're gonna use 1 can of chickpeas that you are going to drain but not rinse. I still wanted to have that moisture from that's still left on that chickpea for the mixture. The next thing you're going to put in is 2 medjool dates. You're going to chop them up. You're going to throw that into your mix. Where you're going to be placing all of this, the drained chickpeas and the chopped medjool dates, you're going to put them in your food processor with your S-blade. Okay? The next thing you're going to use is 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. After that, you're going to use 1/4 cup of almond butter. After that, you're going to put in 1/2 teaspoon each of baking soda and baking powder. To that, you're going to add, all this is still in your food processor, you're going to add a pinch of salt, whichever kind of salt you use. 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon, and 1/8 teaspoon or a pinch, let's go with a pinch of nutmeg. You're going to add a pinch of nutmeg. And then you're going to put the top on your food processor and you're going to blend it up. It's going to look kind of chunky, not real chunky, but it's going to have some texture to it. And then you're going to let it blend for, I would say, probably about between 40 seconds and a minute. And you can pulse it too. Once you're finished with that, you're going to take it off of take your bowl, and you're going to empty the contents into another bowl where you're going to add 3 tablespoons of chocolate chips. Now the chocolate chips that I use are by Enjoy. They're really good. They don't have any cocoa butter. They don't have any soy lecithin or anything extra. You can use whichever chocolate chip you would like. And then I use 3 tablespoons of broken walnuts. Are a nut, but they are pretty soft. And so I just wanted to show you right here. And you take your hand, you're just going to break them. So that's what they end up looking like. So it's going to be kind of chunky. So I use 3 tablespoons each of that, of the chocolate chips and the broken walnuts. You put that into your mix it up really good. Now, you can drop by tablespoons, or you can use, when you have a place setting, you usually get a small spoon, a large spoon, a knife, a fork, and a salad fork. I use a soup spoon, and I fill it with mixture and drop that onto the parchment-lined cookie sheet or baking sheet from your toaster oven or for your regular oven. Put it on a cookie sheet. It's almost a tablespoon, and it's easy to use because you know you have it. You don't have to go out and buy a cookie scoop that looks like a little ice cream scoop. You can just use this, and that's what you would use for these cookies. And then I use the back of the spoon, and I just kind of play with it, mash it down a little bit, and make it, because it's going to be a blob when you drop it from here. You're going to put it into a preheated 350-degree oven, and you're going to let it cook. I played around with it. With this oven, I did 14 minutes sometimes I did 15 minutes. Start with 14 minutes and see how you like it. If it's brown enough for you, it's cooked enough, then just use 14. But it's either 14 or 15 minutes, okay, for each one. And when you're done with cooking and 14 minutes are up, this is what you're going to have. You're going to have cookies that look like this. Delicious, filled with nuts and chocolate chips, and very, very tasty. You won't even believe that they're made from garbanzo beans. Now this recipe, I didn't make it specifically for Caleb McKinney, but I did have him in mind when I made it, because this is about all the cookies you get. These cookies will also freeze very, very well. Okay, so the first of the cookies, Christmas cookies, from Berta J, and stay tuned for the next one. Until then, bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bells. Don't forget to leave comments for me too. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you guys, I really do. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.